friends, welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing well as I am. I hope your hair is thriving and is growing and that you have not backslided on your hair journey. Well, I'm taking a little break from my hair because we are on summer break, and I felt like, you know what, I'm going to take a break from my hair also. Our hair also do need a break. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be about secrets to grow your hair. So the truth is, there is no secret to growing your hair. The truth have been told over and over and over again, and the secret is actually for you to listen to what people have been saying. So there is no magic pill that's going to let your hair grow. There is no magical oil. There is no magic product. There is really nothing. You have to put the work into it and your hair will grow. You just need to start listening and realize there is no shortcuts in growing thin, fine, natural hair, or even hair in general. So with that being said, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that has helped me in this journey. Instead of lying to you and telling you about all these magical products, I'm actually going to tell you 5 things, and that is the 5 truths that in my experience has helped me with my hair growth. So let's get straight into it.
This video is being sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform with over thousands of classes that you can follow about basically everything. At this moment, I'm really keen on Ayurvedic, so I am everything Ayurvedic. So right now I am following multiple classes on Skillshare about Ayurvedic so that I can improve my knowledge about Ayurvedic, how it can help me from within, and also how I can apply it to my hair, etc. Skillshare has been generous enough to give the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description below, or use my code Adede, 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Enjoy and let's learn together.
So the first thing you need to realize is your mindset. Really, you need to realize that this is not a diet. It is not something, it is not a phase. It is not something you are going to do for 3 months, 4 months, and if you accomplish some goal, you stop. Because then you'll just be right back at where you started. It doesn't work that way. You need to realize that this is a lifestyle. You implement it in your life. So everything that you do, just like how you do everything around your work or around your hobby or your children and everything, you have to also find something like that for your hair. You need to realize that it is not going anywhere. As long as you want your hair to grow, you need to create a lifestyle around it. And that is the mindset that you need to get into at this moment. The moment that you decide, I am going for this, I want my hair to grow, I want my hair to be healthy, I want my hair to be thicker, you need to realize that it is a lifestyle. That it's not just a phase, it's not 2 days or a month or 3 months and then you are done. And the moment, I know we all have issues and everything, so if you get tired of your hair or you are not feeling motivated whatsoever, put your hair in protective style. We all have the right to take a break from things. Even at school you take a break, so why not take a break from your hair if you don't feel like dealing with your hair whatsoever, instead of just neglecting it and going back to how it was and your hair not growing, breaking off and all those things. Just put your hair in protective style and give yourself a break, give your hair that break. So if you get into that mindset, there are a lot of things that you can work with. You learn how to be flexible, you learn how to push harder. You know when your hair is not going well, so you have to push harder. You know when you don't have the energy to push anymore, so you put your hair in protective style, and so forth and so forth. I hope you are understanding what I mean. Let me know in the comment section below if you do understand what I mean and you do agree with me. So point A leads to point B, and point B leads to point C. So my second point will be create a hair routine. And you have a hair routine and you have a hair regimen. A hair routine is maybe I wash my hair every 2 weeks. And a hair regimen is every step you take in the process of washing your hair. So the hair regimen will be by, I was going to speak Dutch, sorry. The hair regimen will be example, pre-poo your hair, wash your hair, condition it, moisturize, and so forth and so forth. that is your hair regimen. Your hair routine is more like, I'll wash my hair every 2 weeks, or I'll wash my hair every 3 weeks, and I will do a scalp massage every 2 days, and I'll moisturize my hair every 1 week. That is your hair routine. But they all go together, obviously. So that is my second point. If you want your hair to grow, you will have to create a hair routine around your hair growth. You really have to, and you also have to have a hair regimen. You can check out my hair routine and my hair regimen in the description below. I'll put a link down there. In this document, I explain to you what a hair routine is and what a hair regimen is, and how they work together for the greater good. Oh, now I feel like I'm preaching some kind of anyway, you get a point. So how they work together to grow your hair, etc, etc. So my third point is you need to be consistent. So it's okay to have that mindset that you want to grow your hair, and it's okay to have a hair routine, but it will be nothing if you are not consistent with what you are thinking and what you are doing. With life, with everything, if you want to progress, if you want to succeed, if you want to go forward and everything, you need to be consistent. Otherwise, you will just be otherwise you won't have a straight line, you won't have a balance, you just be going down and going up and going down and going up. And if that's what you want, that is fine. But if you do want your hair to grow, you are going to have to be consistent with your hair regimen, with your hair routine, and with the mindset, knowing that this is not something that you are doing for a year. This is not a challenge that you are doing for a year and then after that it's done. So you are going to have to be consistent, just like how it is with everything. If you want a certain degree at school and all those things, you have to go to school the whole week. You can just go to school one day and then 2 years later you go to school again just for that one particular degree. It doesn't work that way. I hope you understand what I mean. So I feel like I'm going through this video really quick, but at the same time I feel like these are tips that have been said over and over again, and I feel like people are just not listening. They are just pursuing this idea of something magical happening to your hair and all of a sudden it will grow. So that's why. So my fourth tip will be, find something that works for you and stick to it. In my case, I'm going to use myself as an example, obviously, because I'm talking, everything that I'm saying is out of my own experience. So in my case, I discovered Ayurvedic about 2 years ago, and I realized that there is some potential in it. This is something that really works for my hair, especially for my thin, fine, natural hair. And I have stuck to it, and I've been preaching about Ayurvedic since the past 2 years. For my subscribers that have been here forever, I know that you have heard about Ayurvedic over and over and over again, but I will keep on preaching Ayurvedic because I believe in it so much. So if you find something that is working for you, whether it's a product, whether it's a certain routine, whether it's Ayurvedic, whatever it may be, as long as it's working for your hair, stick to it, because every hair is different. Sometimes what works for me might not work for you. What works for A might not work for B, etc. So just find something that will work for you and stick to it. By all means, you can take example from my Ayurvedic routine, or you can take example from Sister A Ayurvedic routine, whatsoever. But at the end of the day, you are going to have to come up with a plan that works for you and stick to it. So if you want to see my Ayurvedic ebook or my Ayurvedic recipe and all those things, I will put a link in the description below for you to check it out. So my last but not least tip is definitely low maintenance, and this tip is basically based on thin, fine, natural hair. Really, we cannot do everything that the average natural hair person is doing, obviously, because our hair is thin and fine. Like the typical natural hair person would do micro braids, or maybe you hear that somebody is doing a 6-month protective style. So that means they will keep their protective style in for 6 whole months. If I do that, my hair is definitely going to break off. That will be the end of my natural hair journey and everything. My hair is literally going to tangle up so much and probably just break off. So we have to know that our hair needs low maintenance. We have to know that we have to do specific things for our hair type, and that we can't just do anything that everybody else is doing. I know people who put in protective style and they go ahead and apply the same hair regimen in their protective style. So meaning that they will wash their hair every 2 weeks, they will moisturize it and all those things. If I do that to my hair is going to tangle in the roots. And when I take my protective style out, I'm going to have a setback so badly that I might have to cut off my whole hair. And that is the example that I mean. I put in my protective style and I leave it alone for 4 weeks. I was going to say 4 months. And I leave it alone for 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, I take out the protective style and then I wash my hair and follow my hair regimen and all those things. And if I still feel the need for protective style, then I go ahead and put my hair back in twist. So after every 4 weeks, I wash my hair, do all my routine, and then I'll put it back in protective style if I need to. But I can't go like 4 months straight protecting my hairstyle without doing anything in between, or without losing it up and detangling and putting it back in the twist. That will just break my hair off and all those things. But also, I can't afford to be washing my hair every 2 weeks like I would normally do when my hair is not in protective style. Because when my hair is in protective style, I cannot wash it. That leads to tangles and all those things. So that's what I mean by you need to find your own routine. You need to find what works for you. You need to know that our hair comes with different priorities, comes with whatever somebody else is doing to their thick natural hair. You cannot do it to your thin fine natural hair because it is not the same hair. So yeah, if you want to know more about this, in my updated version of my hair regimen, I have also implemented what I do when my hair is in protective style, so that you know what works for my thin fine natural hair. Maybe it might work for your thin fine natural hair as well. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you heard me. I hope you listened to this, and I hope you are not looking for anything magical to grow your hair. You just have to be consistent and put in the right work for your hair type. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Quick shout out to my products. Ayurvedic has helped my hair to grow tremendously in thickness and length the past year. Luckily, I was able to document this whole process for thin, fine, natural hair, and I have turned it into an ebook. If you are interested to grow your hair thicker, longer, and healthier, click in the link in my description box, which will lead you straight to the ebook, my Ayurvedic hair regimens, and my 7 powerful Ayurvedic recipes. Thank you.